Goddess Gang, and welcome back to my channel. I am back today with another pick a card for you guys, and in today's reading we are going to be taking a look at your next romantic interest, what their personality is like, how you guys might meet, and what the connection between you two will be like. Real quick before we get started, if you would like a free personal tarot reading on whatever you want, be sure to join the Goddess Gang free spirit community. The link for that will be available down below. Be sure to check it out if you have Facebook. Also, if you like stones, crystals, and handmade things, be sure to check them out on my Etsy shop. The link will be available down below. And real quick, with my usual disclaimer, please remember that this is a general reading that may or may not resonate for everybody, so please just take what vibes with you and leave what does not, as this may or may not be the message for you to hear today. And with all of that being said, we're going to go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty guys, so here are the 4 groups that you have to choose from today. So we have group 1 with the Courageous Peony, group 2 with Surrender to the Sweetness, group 3 with Inner Earth, and group 4 with You're Not Alone. So go on ahead and take a minute, take a deep breath, pause the video if you need more time, and when you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. Hello to all of my beautiful people who chose pile number 1 with the Courageous Peony. So this card kind of stands out to me because this is about somebody who is very, very unique and is not afraid to let themselves be seen. Look at her. She's really standing in her power and not afraid to be seen. She's multifaceted. She's very unique, you know, and this kind of represents the traits of your next romantic interest. So I'm doing something a little bit different for this reading. So this top row of cards right here is going to represent the your person's personality traits. This middle row right here is going to represent how you guys are going to meet, or like the energy surrounding your meeting time. And this bottom row right here is going to be what the connection is going to be like, at least in the beginning. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump right into it, okay? So immediately this reading started off with the 5 of Fire and the 9 of Fire. This tells me that your person can be very, very feisty, okay? This is somebody who's very, very feisty. They are also very, very protective of the ones they love. I feel like when you guys go out, this person is going to be very, very protective of you. I just had like a vision of you guys walking on a sidewalk and them putting you, or like walking around you, so that you aren't on the side where the street is on, so that you aren't on the right side, you know. So I'm getting a vibe that this person is going to be very, very protective of you. This person could also be very, very argumentative, and it could also indicate that you guys might meet at a time where there's a lot of internal and external conflict, either around you or around them, around both of you. But I do get the vibe that you guys might have a lot of similar experiences in regards to conflicts that you guys have had to deal with, and I feel like this might be something that you guys connect on. But this person is very, very, very stern, very feisty, and they are not afraid to really step up and protect what belongs to them, okay? The 9 of Fire, look at her standing there. She's just like, listen, I am not here to play with you. And she doesn't give up either. So I feel like this person is very strong, very stern. I am getting very strong fire energy here. So this person could be a Sag, Aries, or Leo. I am getting strong Leo energy in this reading. So there is strong Leo energy. There's also Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and there's some Aquarius energy here at the top. So those are the signs that I'm picking up the strongest. They don't have to be, but these are the signs that are present. So I do feel like this person is somebody who's definitely making, wants to make long-term plans. They're really not, they don't really seem like they're in things for the short term. This is definitely somebody who can, how do I say it? Who wants to walk a path that makes them the most happy. That's the best way I can describe it. So this person, the Star, I feel like this also is going to be the energy that you pick up on when you first meet them. Like, they're going to stand out to you. The Star, this is Aquarian energy. This is somebody who stands out among the crowd. So I definitely feel like this person is going to stand out to you a lot, and you're going to see something in them that's different, okay? So next we have the 6 of Water. This can be an indication of a couple things. This can indicate that this person has children, or this could also indicate that you might already possibly know this person from your childhood, somebody that you may not expect to have ever been with or be around. But the 6 of Water could be about somebody who has kids, or could be somebody from childhood. In many cases, it can also be an indication of a past life connection, a karmic connection. So it could be one thing, two things, or all three. So definitely something involving children. Okay, this person could also have be very in tune with their inner child as well. That's an energy that I pick up on when I think of the Six of Water. I also see here with the Queen of Earth and the King of Fire here. This person is somebody who really does make time for the ones that they love. This person is very, very busy here with the King of Fire. They are a leader, okay? They give me very, very strong, independent vibes. Their success is something that's very important to them, but they find time to be with the ones that they love and to kind of take care of the ones they love. They're very protective over their family, their friends, and just the people that they love in general. So that's kind of a rundown of your person's personality. This is somebody who is very in tune with their inner child, loves to have fun, loves to be happy, wants to make sure that they are in it for the long haul, kind of. But they definitely are somebody that has their priorities in check here. Definitely somebody who's not afraid to stand up for themselves, not afraid to stand up for others, and not afraid to stand up for what they believe is right and for the ones that they love as well. Okay, this could be somebody who has children, or could be somebody that you know from your childhood. That's for a small percentage of you. And this is also somebody who's very fiery, very, very much a leader, a natural born leader. So getting into the nature of your meeting, we have the Strength and the Balance card in the reverse. The Strength card can signify strong Leo energy, but it could also indicate that you will meet during a time where there is a lack of balance in your life. You may be trying to balance or juggle multiple areas of your life. You may have, some of you, I feel like a small fraction of you might be dealing with some type of addiction, or they could be dealing with some type of addiction, drinking problem, smoking problem, some type of coping mechanism. That's how I take the Balance card in the reverse. Okay, there could be like a lack of compromise around you, possibly like a lot of conflict. Okay, and it could really bring you to the point where you have to be strong. With all of these cards that I'm picking up here, yeah, there is a lot of conflict, but I do see that you are ultimately going to come out on top. So if you're in a place where you are dealing with a lot of conflict, if you are going through something where you feel a lot of conflict on the inside, if you feel very unbalanced, or if you're feeling like you're not yourself, but you're trying to be strong and you're pushing through, this is an indication that you are on your path to meet your person, okay? Because we have the Six of Fire right after this. This indicates that whatever you are going through, whatever struggles you may be facing, you are ultimately going to win. You are ultimately going to come out on top, no matter how dark times get, no matter how dark things might get, despite the fact that there is a lack of balance. But I do feel like you are going to meet this person at a time that's unexpected, and I feel like you are going to meet them at a time where you are trying to be strong for yourself and possibly even your loved ones, okay? And this does indicate that this person could be somebody new. So with the Page of Water, this is somebody new coming into your life, or it could be a sign of a relationship beginning a new phase. So remember how I said that it's a possibility that this could be somebody from your childhood? I get the vibe for those of you, if this is somebody from your childhood, could be somebody that you were friends with, or maybe somebody that you would see in passing, like maybe at school. I don't know why I'm having a vision of a school bus here. This could have been somebody that rode the bus with you 1 year or a couple years while you were in school, something like that. But the bottom of the card here says relationship begins a new phase, enhanced psychic abilities. So this could indicate that you're entering a new phase, a new type of relationship. This is like a romantic relationship. So you guys could be entering a phase of romance here in your relationship and in your connection, okay? And I feel like both of you guys are going to meet at a time where you're really assessing your life and really figuring out how to move into a new direction, okay? Because I feel like the both of you are dealing with a lot of conflict, possibly even a lack of balance and stability here. But both of you are going to ultimately end up overcoming it. And I feel like meeting one another is going to be a very empowering experience. I do feel like it's going to be a very, very empowering experience. And I do get a feeling, a vibration of recognition upon you meeting your person. So with the Page of Water here, it's like, yeah, this could be a new person. This could be somebody that you knew as a child or in the past, but there's going to be some type of recognition here, like some type of soul recognition here when you meet this person. This leads me to believe that this could be like a karmic partnership or like a past life connection is what I'm picking up on. So whether or not you already know this person or you knew this person in childhood, this definitely seems like a past life connection for sure. So next we have the Three of Fire in the reverse. So I definitely feel like the two of you could possibly both be meeting at a time where you're just not sure, okay? Because the Three of Fire is all about being sure about your future, looking out at the progress that you've made so far, feeling uplifted. But with it being in the reverse, I feel like you guys are definitely going to both be feeling blocked in this area because you guys are dealing with a lot of financial strain. That just came through really clearly. But the bottom row here is about what the connection between the two of you is going to be like. And with it being right after this, I do feel like you guys are both going to be possibly struggling financially, especially if you're struggling now. So this is definitely something that's going to be mutual. But I feel like with the Queen of Fire here, you're both going to help uplift one another despite having an internal struggle and a financial struggle. So definitely there is going to be a little bit of difficulty, but it seems like the two of you are really going to help take that weight off of one another. For a lot of you, I feel like a lot of you might have already recently gotten out of a relationship or gotten out of a connection that could have put you in this difficult financial situation, that could have put you in a place where you didn't really know how you were going to move forward. And I feel like possibly this connection needed to end or is in the process of ending so that you can kind of meet this person and move on to the next person, basically. So this person is definitely somebody who is going to uplift you. I do get the feeling that the two of you are going to heal together because we have the Queen of Fire and the Four of Air. The Queen of Fire is a very uplifting energy. This person is going to encourage you to be creative. This person is going to be very warm towards you. They're going to look at you as somebody who's very smart, very intelligent, very bright. They're going to look at you as the star, essentially, because I feel drawn to this card. When somebody looks at you as if with this type of energy, they're looking at you like somebody that they could really build with, somebody that they have real potential with. So I definitely feel like you or this person definitely had to end something in order for this to occur, in order for this to happen. So with the Queen of Fire, this person's going to uplift you, help you stretch your wings, definitely discourage you from underestimating yourself and your abilities. And on top of that, I do feel like this connection here is going to help you both to heal. It's important that you're doing your healing work on your own now, and I do feel like you guys are doing your best to do so, but it's important that I definitely feel like the two of you are going to be healing together in this connection for sure. I definitely also feel like with these two energies, the Four of Air and the Eight of Water together, there's an energy of moving on here. I feel like you guys are going to be ready to move on together into a time period that is sustainable for the both of you, healthy for the both of you. I'm definitely getting a lot of healing, heart chakra energy with one another. It's just important that you guys don't become codependent on one another in regards to healing. But I definitely get the vibe that you guys are going to heal together and learn together, and you guys are both ready to move on to your past from your past together. So next we have the Lovers card and the Six of Earth. So the Lovers card indicates that this relationship is going to be very passionate, okay? Very passionate. There's going to be a lot of time, a lot of effort. Even though there's not a lot of there may not be a lot of money, or there may be some financial difficulty or financial difficulty or strain. I definitely feel like the two of you are going to find a way to give each other things. Like this person is going to give you things, gift you things. I feel like they might even actually make you things, because even though finances are tight and difficult, I feel like this person is going to find a way to give you gifts, make you stuff. Like I'm definitely getting a creative vibe from this person. So there's going to be a lot of passion here in this connection, and this person is also going to find a way to spoil you. Definitely. This person is going to find a way to spoil you, make you feel good, whether it be just with time, their time and energy, but also they're going to do their best to really uplift you with gifts and things that make you feel happy and loved. So it's really a beautiful energy, and it may not be the easiest connection, but I definitely feel like it's worth it. It's definitely worth it, and it's definitely going to be something that really pushes you both towards victory. So now we're going to get into the oracle cards, you guys. These are my little love oracle cards. So the top row is going to be the nature of you guys' meeting, okay? So the first card that we have here is self-indulgence, okay? So this says focus on self, self-worth, healing, shadow work, self-appreciation. So I definitely feel like this is you and your strength energy. Despite the fact that things may seem very out of balance and out of whack, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of focusing on self-worth, showing self-love. I don't even know where this has come from, but some of y'all need to take some salt baths. Take some salt baths, okay, as a way to kind of clear your aura. It'll make you feel a lot lighter during a time where you're really out of balance, feeling ungrounded, not and very heavy. Take salt baths. If you don't like to take salt baths, get a little bottle or something, put some salt in it, pour it right on your bath sponge when you're in the shower. I know that's what I do when I don't feel like taking a bath and I want to shower instead. So definitely do things to show yourself love, things that you enjoy. Burn your favorite incense, burn your favorite candle, create a space that makes you feel safe and at home and happy. So that's, you know, self-indulgence. The Grim Reaper. This for a lot of people indicates there's going to be an ending of some sort surrounding your meeting. So I feel like in order for you guys to meet, something has to end. Some of you could be stuck in a relationship. Some of you could be still getting over a relationship or connection that might have impacted you more than you realize. But the Grim Reaper shows that there is definitely going to be some type of ending, and it's a relationship ending that has to occur. It could be a friendship as well, somebody that you have to cut off, but I get the vibe that it's something or someone that makes you feel comfortable, okay? Because it's something that you're so used to. That has to go. That has to get cut off in order for this person to really be attracted, not attracted, but like in order for this person to enter your life, basically. We have addiction in the reverse. So this could be an indication of you walking away from something. It could be a codependent relationship. It could be a substance, and that could be on their end as well. So don't get triggered. But addiction and codependency is present here. Unhealthy decisions is present here. Possession, control. If you guys were in a relationship that was like that, that's in the reverse. So I definitely feel like you guys are going to be walking away from something with the Grim Reaper and the addiction card in the reverse. Something is ending here, okay, in order for this relationship to come forward. If you guys are watching this, and I do feel like some of you are watching this reading and you are currently in a relationship, if you want your next romantic interest, if you want, you know, a connection that's different with somebody else, you guys need to let this person go, because I definitely feel like your next romantic interest will come to you during a time where something is ending or after something has ended. We have the Runner. So I feel like it might feel like you're running away from something, okay? But there is a fear of intimacy and a lot of ego here with this card. But it could also indicate that somebody was in a really codependent relationship. And I feel like it goes for both of you. I feel like both of you have had a past with really codependent relationships that weren't the healthiest, that weren't ultimately good for you and the other person, or there was a lot of imbalance here, or there was like a lot of I need you, you need me type of energy here that really wasn't the healthiest. So that's the vibe that I get here surrounding your meeting time. We have one more card. We have soulmate in the reverse. So I feel like you were with a karmic soulmate and this has ended, and or it's about to end. If you're not with anybody right now, your last partner, your last relationship, the last person you were with really affected you, okay? It really affected you, and I feel like you still kind of have to heal from that, okay? And work on healing from that. That's what this self-indulgence card is all about, because that's what's going to put you in alignment with this person, okay, and make it healthy. So next we have, in the bottom row down here, is going to be the nature of your connection as well. So we have the Phoenix, and this is about a new phase. It's about this is Scorpio energy, transforming, beginning, how do I say, transforming, beginning something, beginning a new phase, okay? Entering something completely new, complete, total rebirth, transformation, that type of thing. There's also some water energy here in this pile and Gemini energy as well. So you or this person could also be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But with this card right here, this Scorpio represents the Phoenix. So I'm definitely getting a vibe of some type of transformation here surrounding your connection. I do feel like the both of you are going to bring a lot of transformation into one another's lives, for real. Next, we have Heart with the Key. So I get the vibe that you guys are going to meet and you are going to be welcoming one another into one another's lives, if that makes sense. I feel like you're going to get together. You're going to kind of really open up to one another about your past and things like that. And I definitely feel like there's going to be a sense of recognition that you may not have felt before. It might be like, oh, I met the one, but this is definitely going to be some type of past life connection that is going to be here. We have karmic relationship here. So this could be an indication that this next relationship, this next romantic interest is going to teach you a lesson of some sorts, because that's what karmic relationships are all about. They teach us lessons. They bring us into this Phoenix, this transformation energy. They bring us that type of energy. It has to do also with letting go. So there is an energy here of letting go. There could be an energy here of separating, coming back together, separating, coming back together, especially if it's with your past partners. There is an energy of that type of going back and forth. I do feel like there's a possibility, especially with this 5 of fire, 9 of fire, there could be a lot of triggering one another with the things that you say, possibly even your belief systems. You may not agree on everything, but I definitely feel like ultimately this connection is going to help propel both of you towards healing and transformation. So next we have passion, okay? So this is like, with the Lovers card being right here too, this is like serious chemistry. Like, this is serious chemistry, a lot of passion, a lot of intimacy, like, and that's always present in karmic partnerships, karmic relationships. A lot of intimacy here, a lot of passion, very passionate connection, very, very fiery. And there's a lot of fire energy here too. So yeah, definitely a lot of fire energy. And then we have Coffin, which this indicates, and it says down here, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So this card right here is all about how your connections, so like the energy surrounding your connection is going to be about transformation. It's going to be about endings. Like, I'm definitely getting a vibe that the two of you are going to help end certain patterns, certain toxic patterns in one another, and even with other people. Like, I'm getting the vibe that this connection is going to bring so much transformation into your life. It definitely feels like a karmic partnership, and it definitely feels like this person is really going to help transform you. And it's an indication that in order for the two of you to come together in union and in this new beginning, endings have to occur. Certain endings, certain patterns have to occur in order for you guys to get into alignment with one another. But definitely a very karmic connection, a lot of passion here, okay? A lot of passion, a lot of transformation here. And I do feel like there's going to be a sense of immediate recognition, okay? So if you would like a free personal reading in regards to the situation or anything else that you would like, be sure to check out the Goddess Gang Free Spirit Community on Facebook. The link for that will be available down below. We give away free readings all the time in that group. Okay. Also, if you like stones, crystals, handmade bracelets, and cute stuff like that, be sure to check them out on my Etsy shop. The link will be available down below, and I might actually start a new segment on my channel where I talk about the different metaphysical benefits of stones. So be sure to let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing down below, and also be sure to comment down below to let me know how this reading resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings. And don't forget to leave this video a huge like, okay? Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my people who chose group 2 with the Surrender to the Sweetness card. So we are going to jump right into it, okay, you guys? So right away, I'm picking up on a bit of financial strain and blockage here. So we have the Page of Fire and the Five of Earth in the reverse. So I definitely feel like your person is experiencing some blocked opportunities, and really, I feel like maybe even blocked creative energy, because I'm getting a vision of a dimmed orange orb, which kind of represents the sacral chakra. So I definitely get the vibe that your person could be in between jobs right now, and with the Five of Earth, I definitely feel like they're struggling financially. So before we continue, I want to let you guys know this top row right here kind of represents the energy surrounding your person currently. The middle row right here represents the energy surrounding your meeting time, and the bottom row right here represents the nature of this connection. Okay, so we have the Six of Earth. This card actually came out in the reverse, so I'm going to reverse it back. Okay, so the Six of Earth in the reverse next to the Five of Earth, this is an indication that this person is not in a position to give at all. This person feels very, very left out in the cold. They feel very, very alone right now, and they're really not in a position to give in any sense. Not their time, not their energy, not their money. I feel like you might be someone who has tendency to attract people who are possibly unavailable, possibly emotionally unavailable in some way, shape, or form. I don't think this is going to be really your first experience here, and I do get the vibe that you are going to recognize this. Especially with this person. But this person with the Seven of Fire and the Nine of Fire, this person could be very defensive, okay? When you try to get close to them, or when you try to kind of talk to them, give them like a safe space to be in, this person could get defensive. It's like they don't really know what to do. When it comes to people trying to help them, be there for them, it's like they're in a really difficult position, but what they don't realize is that they're blocking their own opportunities. They're blocking themselves essentially. So I feel like this person is definitely going to be in a place where they're definitely not where they want to be in regards to finances, mentally, especially opportunity wise. They're just not where they want to be, and I feel like whenever somebody tries to either help them or get them to open up and talk about it, they definitely get very, very defensive, and very, very firm with the Seven of Fire and the Nine of Fire here. So that's the energy that I'm picking up on. You could be dealing with the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. So next we're going to get into the energy surrounding your connection. So I definitely feel like you are going to be, or they could even be in a better place like when the two of you guys meet, or you could be like accepting a new opportunity of some sort. But either way, I feel like you are going to be abundant. This also indicates that regardless of what happens in this situation, I feel like you guys are going to be really, really abundant. You're going to have everything that you need. So like you're really going to be looking out. This is also an indication that you could just be looking out at this person, like, you know, when are you gonna kind of like get it together? But also at the same time, it's you kind of looking out at this vision that you have. Feel like you guys are also very creative. And with the Eight of Fire, I do feel like the energy surrounding your meeting is going to be very quick. Not saying that this is going to happen quickly, but I do feel like this meeting is like going to happen quickly, because the Eight of Fire is a very fast moving energy, and it's also about like blockages being busted down, delays being over. It's that type of energy. So I do feel like the energy surrounding this meeting time is going to be very, very quickly, and I do get a vibe of immediate recognition. Not only that, but I feel like this person is going to see you, because we have the Ten of Water here surrounding your meeting time. The Ten of Water is about complete emotional contentment. It's about having a happy family life. This could also be an indication maybe your family is going to throw a party of some sort, or some type of party you're going to be at where you feel very, very comfortable, very, very at home. It could be an energy where this person is like, dang, I wish I could be like that. I wish I could feel like that. And it's like it's going to be an energy of them either consciously or subconsciously knowing that you are like for them, like you're the one for them. Like they would literally marry you right then and there if they could, if it was realistic, that type of energy. Okay, but still, this person is very, very contradictory. This person does not know how to listen to their intuition. They'll feel one way or intuitively know something and go against it because it's not logical. Like that's how this person is. So you have the Ten of Water here. Like this is marriage. This is like, I want to marry you, I want to have kids with you, like I want everything with you. A fraction of you guys actually might already know who this person is. You guys might already be dealing with this person, but We have the 2 of air and the 9 of air, which kind of indicates that this person is going to be very fearful in regards to making a decision about you, despite being in this 10 of cups energy, which is like, I love you, like I want to be with you, like we should build a family together. But no, this is what blocks them. Okay, their fears, their own fears, are what blocks them. This blocks them from attaining financial abundance. This blocks them from aligning with really good opportunities. This blocks them from love. This blocks them from so many things. Definitely feel like this person has been wounded in the past, but they don't realize just how much they block and sabotage good things in their life. Okay, so with the 2 of air, this person is going to take forever, or maybe not take forever, but they're going to be kind of unwilling to make a decision about you in this connection, because with the 9 of air, they're afraid. Okay, they're afraid. This is somebody who has a lot of anxiety, blocked opportunities, could even possibly be dealing with issues of depression, because the next card here is the 3 of air. But when I tell you this person is like confusing, because we have the 3 of air next to the 10 of earth. These cards are so different, like, and this is the nature of this connection. Like, this is like sadness, heartbreak, but then the 10 of earth is like love, happiness, kind of like the 10 of water. It's about having like a content family, like a content family life, like really being content at home, emotionally, complete financial stability. I feel like that's something that you guys are working towards regardless, but this person is still in this place. Like, I feel like this relationship could be very, very like one-sided, and this person has a lot of ego. Okay, this person has a lot of ego. This could be somebody who has a lot of escapist tendencies, or somebody who is very like has like an addictive personality, could have a long history of codependent relationships. And I feel like you guys have a long history of attracting people who are like this, who are emotionally unavailable. And I feel like this is going to be the connection where you break the cycle. Now it's up to them and you as well, whether or not the 2 of you end up together. This person is definitely going to have to get it together. And I get a vibe that you guys understand, you guys know and understand what it's like to love somebody unconditionally, not based on anything that they can do for you or provide for you. Like, I feel like you guys have really been through so much to the point where you really do understand unconditional love and the nature of unconditional love, to where you see this energy in a person, you'll realize and recognize the pattern, you will step back, still love this person and hold space for this person, but you're not going to be consumed by this energy. You're not going to be consumed by this energy. Okay, so this person is dealing with this, some addiction, possible codependency. They're holding on to something, holding on to the past. Okay, very concerned with material things. And see, what happens when we get too consumed with material things, what we have, how much money we have, it stops us from aligning with abundance. Okay, it stops us from being in flow. If you truly want to align with abundance, you have to understand that it's not about anything that you have. It's really not. It's not about what you have in your bank account. Those are earthly possessions. You ain't gonna have that shit forever. Okay, and that's not something that this person realized. This person seems very fixed, very rigid. Okay, I'm getting fixed energy here, fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. That type of energy is what I'm picking up on. So they could have some really fixed and rigid ideals that block them from attaining opportunities in love, in career, in finances, and just happiness all around, okay? And I feel like you guys are just like, listen, I've been through this before. I love you, but I'm gonna love you from a distance, okay? Because there really is love here. Whenever you have the 10 of water and the 10 of earth show up in a connection, this is marriage, okay? This is marriage. This is like, bruh, I would marry you. I would have kids with you. This could also be an indication that some of you might already kind of be with this person, dealing with this person, already kind of have kids by this person. This is just for a small fraction of you. But this right here, this is like the ultimate love connection right here. But the energy surrounding it, like your person is going to be so blocked and so stuck in their own head, you know, they might actually lose you. But for me, I feel like you're going to attract this love regardless. Like you're going to attract somebody who's going to love you in this sense regardless. And you're going to know how to love this person from a distance, okay? But at the same time, you're like, listen, I've been through this so much. I need something in return, you know? And I feel like you, like I said, you don't love anybody based off of what they can give you, but at the same time, you don't want a relationship that is imbalanced. You don't want something that you're not really getting when you're not really getting anything out of a connection, but you're willing to give and give and give so much. Unconditional love is not loving somebody and expecting anything in return. But when you love yourself unconditionally, you realize when enough is enough, if that makes sense. So next, we have the release card and the Eight of Water. So the release card can be an indication of some type of release and transformation. I definitely feel like this person, this card represents this person's transformation. This card definitely represents that this person is definitely going to change. They're going to change for the better. They are. It's going to be really difficult. It's going to be real intense. I'm getting some Scorpio, Capricorn energy right here. But this person's transformation is going to be very, very intense. And I'm not sure if you're really going to be able to be there for it, because you're focused on your own healing and your own transformation, your own money, your own stability. And I feel like by holding on to this relationship, it's just not something that you are going to be interested in doing. So I feel like you're going to learn how to love this person from far away and be content with it, be happy with it. And with the Eight of Water, I feel like there's going to be a desire to move on. And for this person, I feel like this person is going to have a desire to move on from their past. So whether or not it's too late by the time this person decides to transform and get it together, that is ultimately entirely up to you. You could possibly be moved on to somebody completely different. And if you have the feeling, the intuitive feeling, that you know in your heart that there is someone else for you that isn't like this, I would recommend that you kind of think about that person, the real ideal connection, and then possibly choose another pile. But this is your next romantic interest. You could also do check out a reading for like your next romantic interest. So I definitely feel like this is a connection in which you're going to learn from and break the cycle. But you could also watch my ultimate soulmate reading that I did, so that you can kind of figure out who your ultimate soulmate is. Because this person is definitely going to be somebody that you're going to learn from. Whether or not you guys end up together is ultimately up to you, because I don't feel like you guys are going to want to stay to put up with this, but you are going to still kind of respect this person for what they taught you. And I definitely feel like there's going to be transformation on your end as well, because you're going to be breaking the cycles in which you are not putting yourself first. You're not recognizing your own self-worth. Okay, so with this cover card, surrender to the sweetness, it's like you're surrendering yourself to the divine. You are allowing yourself to align with abundance. You are in flow. Okay, you are in flow. This is definitely a quality to be admired, and it could cause you to have people who gravitate to you, who really don't know what to do with your light. But I feel like when you, instead of chasing this person like you may have done with other relationships in the past, by learning to love this person from a distance, this is you surrendering. Okay, this is you surrendering to the sweetness. And really, I feel like I'm getting a vibe of just really, like, I'm getting an image of you really hugging yourself and being surrounded by this bright pink light, and realizing that there is no love that will leave you feeling more fulfilled than your own. Okay, so surrender to the sweetness. I feel like this is something that this person needs to learn how to do in a way, and this is something that you're kind of already in alignment with doing. So that's all I have for the tarot portion, but we're going to get into the oracle cards now. Now, this first row that I lay out is going to describe the energy surrounding your meeting. Okay, so we have Hammer. So, as you guys may or may not know already, with a hammer, you can either use a hammer to sabotage something and destroy it, or you could use a hammer to rebuild something, okay, and rekindle something, or to just build something all around. So, with this person, I get the energy that this person is going to use their hammer to sabotage, because that's all that they know how to do. This person gives me a vibe of someone who self-sabotages and doesn't know how to not. Okay, that's why they have to go through this necessary transformation. They're going to be breaking self-sabotaging patterns. Okay, and I definitely feel like this person might sabotage this connection in the beginning. And you're going to be like, all right, that's what you want to do? Cool. We have the Mask. Okay, so this is an indication that this person is definitely going to be somebody who wears a mask, hide their true feelings, is afraid of intimacy, is afraid of vulnerability, doesn't want to be seen, doesn't want people to know what's really going on with them, and that ultimately kind of blocks them from healing. You know, it's like this person doesn't even know what they're feeling, because it's like they block it off so much, and they wear like a mask to kind of hide from themselves, essentially. Next, we have the runner. So this is somebody who is afraid of intimacy. This is somebody who is running from themselves, running from, it could be running from a codependent relationship, but also running from a union. Like this person could have this 10 of water, 10 of earth energy with you, where they're completely happy and fulfilled. And they know that, but they still run because they're afraid of vulnerability. They're afraid of intimacy. They wear a mask. And it's like they listen to their ego. And look what card came out. The bottom of this card says listening to ego. And look. So this person does have a lot of ego. Okay? And I mean, we all do. We all have ego, you know? But it's like this person is consumed by their ego. And it's in a very unhealthy way. And next we have Axe. This is about separation. It's about breaking up, separation, breaking the pattern, silent treatment, not speaking, abandonment. So this person is, I definitely feel like this is somebody who's going to run from you. And it might be hurtful to you, but at the same time, I feel like you're going to recognize that this is a pattern in your relationships and you're going to do something about it. Because like I said, this is your next romantic interest, but you can pick another pile and see who's going to come after that. So I definitely get the vibe that someone else is going to come in for you that is not this person, isn't this person. Possibly within a year or 2 years. That I don't even know where that came from. It just kind of flowed right through me. So between a year or two, I definitely get the vibe that someone else that's not this person is going to come in. Someone that you will have this 10 of water, 10 of earth energy with. And I feel like this kind of connection is going to really help propel you towards, it's like going to show you what you don't want, so that you can align with what you do want, basically. So next we have Hand of Cards. This tells me that this is about like gambling. This is an energy of gambling, strategy, taking a risk. This kind of indicates that this person is too afraid to take a risk with this relationship. This bottom row that I'm gonna put down right here, this is gonna be the nature of your connection, okay? So this person is definitely going to be afraid to take a risk. With the 2 of air and the 9 of air right here, this is like 2 of air is about making a decision. And it's like you'd rather not make a decision because it's easier not to. Then the 9 of air is about being afraid. Okay, so with these 2 cards being together, I can see that this person is afraid to make a decision about you, and that they're definitely not willing to take a chance on this relationship, on this connection, despite knowing the fact that you could really be the one for them. So I definitely feel like they're gonna regret that. But yeah. So next we have not today. So this is like avoiding a conversation, not dealing with something, feeling hurt. It's like still being, it's like you could still be angry. And I don't know why I looked at the 7 of fire and the 9 of fire. So I definitely feel like you might confront them about something. You might confront them about their behavior, and they may respond with not today, not right now. They might try to avoid that call. They may try to avoid that conversation. They might try to avoid that all around. Maybe they do something or say something or treat you in a way that kind of crosses your boundaries, and when you try to address them about it, they kind of walk away. You see how he's like holding the phone? Like he's like holding the phone away from him. He's like, no. Like, yeah, that's the type of energy that I'm picking up on. We have clock, okay? Clock is about needing to take time. It's like needing to take time to heal, time to realign. It's about cycles, and it's about making progress. So there's definitely going to be an energy of taking time apart, and there's definitely going to be some deep healing. Okay, there's definitely going to be some deep healing happening in this relationship. And it feels more like separate, like healing on their end, healing on your end. You're healing your wounds that could be in regards to abandonment issues, and choosing people who really don't know how to love you and attracting people who really don't know how to love you. They have to heal their self-sabotaging tendencies, probably inner child wounds that caused them to be like this. Yeah, so I definitely feel like you guys are healing different things in one another. And the last card that we have here is the Golden Mirror. This is somebody who can be self-absorbed, a bit narcissistic, possibly even a one-sided relationship where there is a lot of love bombing, where there is a lot of unequal give and take is what I'm getting. So I definitely feel like in the beginning you might be tempted to love bomb this person, throw all of your love at them, and this is where they feel like with the 10 of earth and the 10 of water, like, oh my gosh, like I can have this, like I can have this, but then they give into their fears. This is somebody who gives into their fears and doesn't know how to surrender. So I definitely feel like there is a vibe of you're going to walk away. You're definitely going to walk away from this person and set healthier boundaries for yourself so that you can ultimately attract what it is that you really want. But you are going to learn from this connection for sure. So I do hope that you enjoyed your reading. Be sure to comment down below to let me know how this resonated for you. Also, if you would like a free personal reading in regards to this situation or anything else you would like insight on, be sure to join the Goddess Gang free spirit community that I have created. Especially if you have Facebook, be sure to check that out. The link is available down below. Also, if you like stones, crystals, handmade bracelets, and things like that, be sure to check them out on my Etsy shop. The link for that will be available down below as well. And I'm thinking about starting a section or a segment on my channel where I talk about the metaphysical benefits of different crystals and stones and things like that, to keep you guys a little bit more informed why I wear them, you know, why I kind of started my own little business with them. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a huge like and comment down below and subscribe to my channel for future readings, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who chose group number 3 with the Inner Earth card. Okay, so let's jump right into it. So real quick, let me give you a heads up. This top row right here is going to be like personality traits and the energy that your next romantic interest is going to kind of be in. This middle row right here is going to be the energy surrounding your meeting, and then the bottom row right here is going to be the nature and the energy surrounding this connection. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into it, you guys. With the 10 of water and the Lovers card, I definitely feel like this person is on the hunt for you. This person wants to be happy, this person wants to have a family, and this person wants a connection that's very, very meaningful, very, very passionate. This is not somebody who is in it for the short term. This is somebody who is in it for the long haul. They want something not only passionate and like deep, but very, very, very meaningful. Okay, so there's a lot of passion here in this connection. This person is currently in an energy where, you know, they don't really have a lot of balance in their lives. They're kind of trying to juggle a lot. They're going through the motions, but they are definitely like defeating anything that could bring them down or block them from I guess meeting you and like attracting you into their lives. I definitely feel like you guys are manifesting one another. With the Renewal card, this person, despite having some imbalances in their life, they're definitely in a place where they are assessing their situation and deciding how they're going to move in a new direction. Okay, so they know that they need to move in a new direction, and they're figuring that out right now, and they're doing a very good job. Okay, even when things are out of balance, this person still has a way or finds a way to keep it together, which is very admirable. Okay, this person is an opportunity magnet and very, very creative. Okay, with the Ace of Earth, this is somebody who just attracts business endeavors naturally. This is somebody who probably recently attained a new source of income, or like somehow makes money on their own terms. They could be an artist of some sort. They could be they're very creative though. So whatever they do, I feel like their creativity brings them a lot of money, or enough money to sustain them. They're very, very content with where they are right now financially, and I do feel like they will be in that energy when you guys meet for sure. So this is like really, really good energy. The only thing is there might be a lot of imbalances here, but this person is like, they find a way to make it work. So the first couple signs I'm picking up on, there is a lot of air energy in this reading. So your person could definitely be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Doesn't have to be, but this is the energy that I'm picking up on first. Okay, so next we have the Ace of Air and the Queen of Earth. So this is the energy surrounding your meeting. So I definitely feel like it's going to be like a type of spark, like a big inspirational spark. Like when you guys meet, you might be feeling this inspiration before you meet. You might kind of just really see or kind of take on a new perspective about your life and what you want in your situation. Also with the Queen of Earth, this could be an indication that when you guys meet, you will be kind of spending time with others, feeling open towards others, being able to share your ideas and things like that. I am getting a vibe of like, it could be an event, it could be like maybe a party or something, or a little little kickback. Now I know that there's not going to be a lot of that happening very soon because of everything that's going on in the world right now with this virus, but I'm definitely getting the vibe that there is going to be the energy surrounding your meeting is going to be very lighthearted and open and kind of inspirational. So I'm definitely picking up on that. And I do feel like this person is your twin flame because we do have the Two of Water, and I am definitely getting a vibe of immediate recognition here. So I definitely feel like the two of you are going to grow very, very closely. I feel like you guys are going to end up talking with one another, really experiencing one another and becoming one with one another. I definitely feel like you guys aren't really going to want to part once you guys first meet. So there's that. So this is definitely, this right here, pile number 3, you guys are definitely the twin flame pile. So congratulations, the next person coming into your life is going to be your twin flame. May not be an easy journey, but this is definitely going to be your person for sure. So we have the 3 of fire and the star. This person is going, like, you guys are gonna meet and they're literally going to see you as the star, somebody that the person, their one, their star, the person that they are supposed to build with. The 3 of fire is all about abundance and accomplishment and looking out at the future, and that is what they want with you, and that's what the star is also about as well. So they're definitely going to be looking out at you like you're their one, you're their person, you're their star. Okay, this is definitely your twin flame. With the Empress energy, they're definitely looking at you like you could potentially be the mother or the father of their kids. And Empress energy is also creative energy as well. So this is definitely a vibration of creation. So this person definitely wants to create with you. Like I said, they're very creative. They want to build with you and kind of things of that nature. And they would love to have kids with you, because I do see the 10 of water as the beginning of this reading, which is literally all about having kids. It's all about having kids, and it's all about having that family that you always dreamed about, that dream family, that place of real comfort, emotional comfort and stability. So it's a really beautiful energy that I'm picking up on here with you guys. Now, the nature of this connection. So I definitely feel like your relationship is going to deepen. Your relationship is going to deepen very, very quickly. I feel like you guys are going to share very vulnerable feelings and emotions with one another. And I definitely feel like somebody here is going to be, despite feeling these emotions and feeling this recognition, still going to be kind of unsure about this connection and might even try to drag it on for as long as possible. Now, I do feel like you guys are going to end up together for sure, but one person is going in this connection is going to take a minute when it comes to getting together. This could very well be you, because I feel like a lot of you guys are probably over there like, it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be them. But for some of you, I do feel like you might actually surprise yourself, and you might kind of be in this energy of like, I recognize you, but are you really my person? Like, are you the one that I'm really supposed to be with? And if you're not sure, you're probably going to take a step back and kind of procrastinate on making that decision, or they might do that as well. So they know they have to make a decision about you, especially based on their feelings about you, but they're going to hold back, or you're going to hold back for as long as you possibly can. This is an energy of procrastination, and it's on one of you. One of you guys is going to be on this, okay? One of you. So then we have the Page of Air and the Queen of Air. So with the Page of Air, I feel like you guys might end up dealing with some delays. Somebody might have something a bit challenging to say. There might be a bit of challenging energy surrounding your relationship. Let me tell you something. Twin flame relationships are not easy. There can be a lot of back and forth. There could be a lot of separation. There could be a lot of, anxiety and fear surrounding intimacy with this connection. But I definitely feel like somebody here, the air sign, is going to be like really, really logical about this situation. Like, I definitely get the vibe that somebody here is going to be extremely logical, and meaning that they will listen to what's more logical to them and go with what's more logical to them than actually listening to their feelings and intuition and following their heart, which could hinder this connection possibly. But this is very typical in twin flame relationships. Somebody is afraid, and with the Page of Air, I get the vibe from this person that they may kind of challenge the connection in a way with their thoughts and things like that, by not being in tune with their feelings. Okay, somebody here, could be you, could be them. So next we have the Queen and King of Air. I don't know why, but I take this as like a lot of communication between the two of you. The Queen of Air is somebody who like will objectively make decisions, will actively clear things, people, and situations out her life that really don't serve her. Because if you look at her staring at her crystal ball, she's like, all right, what am I about to do? Who can stay, who can go? You know, this is like actively clearing out things that no longer serve you, and really being able to see the humor in a situation. So, and then with the King of Air, this is somebody who speaks their mind with confidence. Okay, they are somebody who they'll balance, like they'll be considerate of it's like they'll be considerate of a person's feelings and things like that, but that won't stop them from telling the truth or sharing their truth. So I definitely feel like this connection is going to have a lot of communication. Your person is going to tell you what they think regardless, or what they feel regardless. So I'm definitely getting that they're definitely going to tell you what's on their mind, even if they get the vibe that you won't like it. So they'll be considerate of your feelings in the process, but it's not going to stop them from telling you the truth, okay? And I definitely get that with the Two of Earth, there might be a lot going on with the both of you. A lot of the times in twin flame relationships and twin flame connections, oftentimes we'll meet our twin flame before we're ready to really experience that deep of a connection, and that I keep getting the hiccups, y'all. Before we are ready to experience that deep of a connection and that deep of like a how do I say, that deep of a connection and that deep of like a relationship, okay? That deep level of intimacy. So I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of possibly jumbled up energy and confusion surrounding this connection. But you guys know that you're like a part of one another, and I feel like that's gonna scare one of you, okay? And it could lead to a lot of like confusion, but you are being encouraged to kind of take a playful approach, because the Queen of Air, she's somebody who she'll tell the truth, but she can see the humor in a situation. So with the Two of Earth, I feel like that's how you should kind of handle that jumbled up energy, and it can manifest in many different ways, depending on the situation and the connection and the energy surrounding you both individually. But definitely there is going to be a feeling surrounding this relationship of a lot going on, too much going on at once, which could cause one person to try to want to run away from this connection. But I definitely feel like you're being encouraged to take a more lighthearted and playful approach to this relationship and to this connection. So, but this definitely is your twin flame. Definitely gives me all the vibes of a twin flame relationship and a twin flame connection, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. Now we're gonna get into the oracle messages, just to clarify on this reading. So the first row is going to be the energy surrounding your meeting, okay? So first card we have is wedding rings. Definitely going to be a vibration here of immediate recognition. Like this person might even joke about marrying you or something like that when they first meet you. Like y'all might bump into one another or something, or have something in common or something like that, or something like really in common, like y'all might listen to the same musical artist or something like that that is not as well known, or yeah, something like that. You might be into the same things that aren't really well recognized or well known. You might know certain things or feel certain things or have experienced certain things that are very, very similar to where you guys almost feel like you're kind of like the same person. This person might, whatever the case may be, this person might crack a joke that's like, oh, well, maybe we should get married or something like that when you guys first meet or something like that. But there's definitely going to be a feeling here of, damn, like I get the feeling that this person, I do feel like you guys are going to get married, but I also get the feeling that this person is just going to know from day one that you are the person that they are going to end up marrying. Now, there may be a lot of challenges in this relationship, in this connection. There always is, but this person's going to know that you're their one. Like this person is going to know it. Next, we have talking. So I definitely feel like you guys are going to meet at some type of social event, and it might not be big, but it may not be small either. But there's going to be a lot of conversation, and I definitely feel like you guys are going to engage in a long conversation when you guys first meet, or it could be like on your first date, but there's going to be a lot of talking. Like this is somebody that you could sit in the car with and just talk for hours and hours and hours and never really want to go anywhere. Like you'll never really get tired of talking to this person, because especially with the Page of Air, Queen of Air, King of Air, that's a lot of talking. That is a lot of talking. So there's definitely going to be a lot of communication in this connection, especially when you guys first meet. Then we have camera. So when I think of camera, I think of like an event or a social event where people are taking pictures. I don't know why, but that's kind of how I interpret this card. Also, it could be an indication that this is going to be a time where you're making memories. Like, this is going to be a time where you'll never forget. Like, if you take pictures or something that night, you're going to look back on those pictures and you'll be like, I'll never forget that. Like, that's a memory that I will never forget. So I definitely feel like the time when you guys meet, it's definitely going to be during a time where you are making memories. Like, you are making a lot of memories. Next, we have the runner. This is what's funny, because I don't know if you guys ever heard of the runner-chaser dynamic in terms of twin flames, but we have the runner in the upright and the chaser in the reverse. So let me tell you how I interpret this, what this means to me, okay? So somebody in this connection, and I've already addressed this, somebody in this connection is going to be very fearful of the level of intimacy and depth of this relationship and this connection. They are not going to know what to do with it in the beginning. I definitely feel like they're going to heal from it. It's just in the beginning and maybe a little bit like into the relationship and the connection, they're going to be real fearful, and it might cause them to run away for a little while. All twin flames go through some form of separation in one way, shape, or form. Like I said, a lot of the times we meet our twin flame before we're actually ready to connect with them and really become one with them in that sense, and it could cause somebody to run. Typically, somebody runs from the relationship while the other person chases the relationship, okay? So here's the thing about that. The chaser is in the reverse, okay? So in this particular situation, in this particular connection, I get the feeling that somebody is going to run, but the chaser, the person who's not running, they're not going to chase. They're not going to chase. They might have done a lot of chasing in the past, or it just may not be in their nature to chase. They could be somebody who has a lot of pride, but they do seem like somebody who's actually very, very open with their feelings and you know, how they feel. So there's definitely a lot of air energy here. The person who could be running could possibly be the air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I'm also picking up on some water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So whoever is the water sign or has strong water placements could be the one who's really like experiencing this emotional depth and is willing to move forward with it and is not afraid of this type of intimacy because they know intuitively that this is their person, you know? But the other person, on the other hand, is like, well, I've never experienced this before. How could I give you that type of power over me to where, you know, you could hurt me, you could seriously damage me, and then I'll have to kind of always recover from this connection. So somebody here is really scared of intimacy, and the other person is like really okay with it, you know? And also, if they're not an air sign, they could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Does not have to be, but those are the types of energies that are present here in this relationship. Or you could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I'm definitely picking up on somebody being fearful and running away, and the other person being like, I mean, that hurts that you want to run from me, but at the same time, I'm not about to chase you. I love you too much to to chase you. So I definitely feel like the runner in this relationship is going to run away out of fear, and the quote-unquote chaser in the reverse, they're not going to chase. They're not going to chase you, or you're not going to chase them. However you feel like it resonates, the chaser is not going to chase. Even if the runner kind of expects them to, they're not going to do it. Which is kind of weird, because most of the time in a runner-chaser dynamic, the chaser will chase. They will chase. They'll go after you like, no, where are you going? Like, come back. Like, and they will continually make an effort. But this person might have either done a lot of chasing in the past, or it's just not in their nature to chase. So they're not going to chase you, or you're not going to chase them. So next we have clock. So this bottom row here is going to be the nature of your connection, okay? So we have clock, and this is about needing time, taking time to heal, cycles, and progress. So this is what indicates to me, this is what's going to happen when the runner runs, okay? It's just not, it may not be the best time for them to be together, but when they run away, they are going to take the time to heal. And the chaser is, in the reverse, the chaser is definitely going to take the time to heal as well. They might still be hurt from the fact that they were even ran from, but in a sense, I feel like a lot of them are intuitive enough to really kind of have known or expected to be ran from, basically. So I definitely feel like in the process of that separation, there's going to be healing over time. Next, we have mask, and I definitely feel like this goes for the runner in the connection. Somebody here is wearing a mask and doesn't want to show their true feelings. Like, somebody here feels like, I feel like it's like it could be like a toxic masculinity type of thing, and you can have toxic masculinity even if you're a woman, so don't get that twisted. But somebody here, like, it's like a feeling of like, if I show my feelings, I'm weak or I'm vulnerable, and I don't want to be vulnerable. So I definitely feel like somebody in this connection is going to be wearing a mask, but the other person's going to see right through it. The runner in this connection is going to be wearing a mask, and the chaser in this connection is going to see right through it. And see, that's what scares the runner. That's what makes the runner run away, because they've never had anybody who could really see through them like that. Next, we have Cupid's arrow, which is about having faith, understanding that love is coming. It's like, okay, it says surprise invitation or meeting, hesitation. So this kind of, I know this didn't come out for like the meeting time, but I definitely feel like you might get like a surprise invitation to go somewhere, to go to an event, to like hang out with friends or something, or like just go somewhere social. And I feel like you're going to kind of hesitate at first. Like, you're definitely going to hesitate. You're going to be like, I don't know, you know? But I feel like you're gonna go, or they're gonna go, whatever the case may be. This could be something that is like mutual. You both kind of end up going through this, but then it's for this, Cupid's arrow. So love is definitely coming. Don't lose hope. Okay, twin flame connections are really, really intense, okay? You could be so spiritually evolved, or think you're so spiritually evolved and healed and you're ready to meet your twin flame, and then they come into your life and boom, you realize all the stuff that you haven't healed, that you thought you healed, you know, comes up. Shoot, you know, I am on my spiritual path. I still haven't met my twin flame, so there's that. But Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming. You might get a surprise invitation, surprise meeting, that type of thing. So they're definitely coming, and I definitely feel like the two of you are actively manifesting one another, both consciously and subconsciously. Next, we have the butterfly. So this is about a relationship evolving into a new phase. This is about healing the inner child, healing the caterpillar within you so that you could transform into a butterfly, a beautiful butterfly. Growth, okay? This is about growth. So I don't know why, I kind of feel like this COVID-19 thing, us staying in the house, I feel like this is like us being in our cocoons. Think about it like that. This is us being in our cocoons, a time for us to do that so that we can heal and evolve and grow, you know, and it may not be comfortable, but it'll definitely kind of help us to do a lot of the healing that we need to do in order to prepare ourselves for a connection this intense. Because you know what a twin flame is? A twin flame is the other half of your soul, okay? That is like a very, very, very intense meeting. That's like very intense energy between you and somebody else. That's not just chemistry. Like, that is you looking in a mirror at yourself, okay? So in regards to the butterfly, I definitely feel like right now is like, this is an energy, this is going to be a relationship of serious transformation. Like, not only are you going to be transforming before you meet this person, you're going to be transforming while you meet this person, you're going to be transforming while you're in separation from this person, and you're going to come back together and you're still going to be transforming. Like, there's going to be a lot of evolution surrounding this relationship, okay? And then we have love, okay? So this is love. There is going to be so much unconditional love here. Like, this is a type of love, it's not based off of anything that this person can do for you. It's not based off of anything that this person can offer you. There is always going to be love here in this connection. There is always going to be that unconditional love here. Like, this is self-love. This is oneness, passion. This is a lot of affection. This is attraction. Like, there is so much. I'm telling you, it goes beyond chemistry. Like, this is real love that you guys are manifesting into your life. And you're manifesting this, like, if you've been taking a lot of time and focusing on self-love, essentially you are manifesting this person into your life, okay? And the last card we have is engagement ring, okay? So this is why, like, we have wedding rings and engagement rings, okay, in this reading. So you're gonna marry this person, okay? Your next romantic interest, this is somebody, you're gonna marry them. You are going to marry them hands down. May not be immediately. Y'all might go back and forth, separate, come back together, separate, come back together. But ultimately, you guys are going to heal. You guys are going to evolve. You guys are going to get married. You guys are going to have that life that you've always wanted. This is a connection that is like no other. I cannot stress this enough. This is a connection that is like no other. This is what you've always wanted. Essentially, this is what you have always wanted. Like, and it may not seem like it at times, but deep down, you'll both know that this is your person. This is really a beautiful energy, best energy so far. So, if you would like a personal reading for free in regards to this situation or this connection or anything else you'd like insight on, be sure to join the Goddess Gang Free Spirit community. Check it out down below if you have Facebook. We give free readings and stuff away in that group all the time, okay? Also, if you like stones, crystals, handmade bracelets, and really cute stuff like that, be sure to check them out on my Etsy shop. The link will be available down below, and I'm also thinking about starting like a segment on my channel where I talk about the metaphysical benefits of all the different stones, especially the stones that I like as well, the stones I actually have experience with. And lastly, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know how this reading resonated for you and any other type of content that you would recommend for me posting, because I can do stuff other than tarot readings as well on this channel. And subscribe to my channel for future readings and other stuff, okay? So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who chose group number 4 with the You Are Not Alone card. So we're going to jump right into it real quick. I'm going to let you guys know that this top row right here represents the personality traits of your person and the energy they're kind of in. The middle row right here represents how you guys are going to meet, the energy surrounding your meeting. And the bottom row right here represents the nature of your connection and the energy behind your connection. So right away, I'm picking up on the fact that either both of you or this person alone is definitely in a period of healing. I feel like they might have recently gotten out of a relationship, because the 4 of air is like the aftermath of a heartbreak. It's the aftermath of like a relationship. It's that time where you're actually healing. You're taking time to yourself, maybe taking a little bit more time for self-care, that type of thing. But I definitely feel like this person has conquered a lot and they're ready for love, because we have the Knight of Water and the 6 of Fire. This person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Does not have to be, but this energy is prevalent here. So they're definitely, I feel like they're definitely ready for love. They're ready for something new. And with the 6 of Fire, I feel like they are confident. Like they have successfully like healed themselves from their past connection. I feel like they successfully defeated anything that's like blocking them. And they're really ready to move forward into something new. This person has conquered a lot, okay? And this goes to show, because this person is doing a complete 360 right now. They are in this energy. When the Wheel and the World come out in a reading, let alone side by side, this is telling me that this person is literally in an energy of victory. They are very victorious, okay? With the World and the Wheel, this is like, both cards are about entering a time of positive change, but with the World here, this is about like enlightenment. This person has reached a phase of enlightenment, and like they're continually ascending is what I'm hearing. They're continually ascending. So I'm definitely getting the feeling that they're ready for positive change. They're ready to manifest you into their lives. They're definitely in an energy of victory, and they're ready to fall in love again. I definitely feel like they're ready to fall in love again with the Knight of Water here, or at least begin something new. So the middle row is going to represent the energy surrounding your meeting. And to be honest with you, I feel like my viewers here, I feel like you guys might be in a very indecisive energy. I don't know why I'm picking up on this for you, because this person seems very sure about what they want, but I feel like you guys might be in an indecisive energy. If you've been feeling a lot of anxiety, as crazy as this may sound, in this reading, it shows that this is a sign that you are actually being propelled towards them. If you're feeling very, very indecisive, very, very unsure, very, very unknowing, basically, I'm getting the vibe that despite the fact that you are feeling this feeling of being unsure, not knowing what kind of decision to make, not knowing how to move forward, kind of procrastinating on major decisions, especially in regards to your feelings and in regards to love, and you're feeling all of this anxiety, I feel like this is, in this case, this is ultimately a sign that your person is on your way to you. As crazy as that sounds, I know that that might be crazy, but this middle row here represents the nature of your meeting and the energy surrounding your meeting with the Ace of Fire and the Chariot. And I'm really getting this energy from you guys. I mean, you can reverse the roles if you feel like this doesn't resonate, but for a lot of you, I feel like this goes for you guys. I definitely feel like you guys are in a phase where you are very unsure about your journey ahead. You feel like maybe a lot of opportunities might be blocked. You want something new, you want something different, but at the same time, you're very, very unsure. So I definitely feel like you're going to meet this person during a time where you're very, very unsure. And if you're in that energy right now, or if you're kind of dealing with fragments of that energy, I'm definitely getting the vibe that this is a sign that your person is kind of on their way to you. I'm definitely getting like a lot of internal conflict and a lot of worries in regard to the future. And I definitely feel like this person is in their victory energy. And I feel like you guys might be really worried about what is to come, very fearful. I'm getting a very fearful energy. And I'm hearing blocked from your life path. So I definitely feel like you might feel like blocked in some way, okay? But the last card that we have here is the Two of Water, which is about, I feel like this is about union. I feel like this is a sign of immediate recognition. This person is either going to be your twin flame or a very, very higher level soulmate, okay? So I'm definitely getting the vibe that there is going to be immediate recognition upon the two of you guys meeting, and that you guys are going to start growing closer, okay? So that is the energy surrounding your meeting. But now we're going to look at the energy at the bottom here surrounding this connection. And I definitely feel like there are going to be some unwise choices made in this connection. There's going to be some conflict. And the reason why I feel like this, because we have the Five of Air and the Five of Fire that came out together. I feel like there may be a decision that is made or a choice that is made that causes some conflict here in this relationship, or this could just be the overall vibe of this relationship in the beginning. Don't get me wrong, this relationship is going to evolve out of this. I have confidence that it will. But in this particular scenario, I feel like the two fives together, fives are representative of change. Okay, so I interpret this as this person might spark some change in your life, and you may not like it, especially if you're a fixed sign or you have like a lot of fixed energy in your chart. Any Aquarius, Scorpio, especially Taurus or Leo here, I feel like you guys might not like the feeling of change. This person kind of might trigger you in that way. And that's why I feel like there's going to be a lot of conflict here. This conflict could also be internal, because you guys are already dealing with an internal conflict, okay? But you are being called to be mindful of the decisions that you make, propelling forward towards this relationship, and also in this relationship and in this connection as well. So along with this conflict, there is an energy here of juggling, okay? Of juggling. And you are being encouraged to like try to take a lighthearted and playful approach to this kind of conflict, okay? Because that is what's ultimately going to bring out the best result in the conflicts. And I mean, despite the fact that you guys might be dealing with a lot of conflict here, the fact that the Two of Water is here kind of shows that no matter what kind of conflicts you guys deal with, there's always going to be forgiveness. There's always going to be love here. Like, there's always going to be love here, no matter what. There's nothing that you can do about that, because this person is your twin flame soulmate. You guys are meant to be together in some way, shape, or form, okay? So, and I feel like there's a lot of juggling here. I feel like you guys might be juggling a lot, juggling the areas of your life, maybe your social life, maybe your work, your finances, your home life, your family, that type of thing. But you are being encouraged to take a lighthearted approach to both this relationship and just the act of you juggling all of this all together. You don't have to be so hard on yourself, okay? So next we have the King of Air. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of communication in this relationship. I feel like there's going to be a lot of communication in this connection between the two of you. And I definitely feel like there's an energy here of one person being very considerate of the other person's feelings, but still being willing to tell them the truth just out of love, okay? Most of the time I feel like this could possibly be what triggers this this conflict right here. And the Five of Air could also be a sign that maybe someone here in this connection makes an unwise choice in how they choose to communicate, or what they choose to say, or what they choose to do, that type of thing. But I definitely get the vibe that somebody here is really going to take like as weird as it may sound, they're really going to take a professional approach to this relationship, you know? And I feel like I'm hearing you can't treat this relationship is not a job. Like, don't treat me like a job. So I don't know if this is going to be you saying that or if this is going to be them saying that, but that's definitely the energy surrounding this relationship. You cannot treat a relationship like a job, okay? That's definitely a Capricorn thing. But all of the energies present here that I'm picking up on, what is it? What's that? Water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, strong Cancer energy that I'm picking up on. I'm also picking up on air energy as well. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus does not have to be, but those are the energies that are coming through the strongest here in this reading. But this person is going to be somebody who's very willing to communicate with you. There's going to be a lot of communication in this connection. And I definitely feel like you guys, the viewers, have been feeling trapped lately. And despite all of this conflict, I feel like, because we have the 8 of air in the reverse, I feel like this person is going to make you feel not trapped. Like, I feel like this person is going to make you feel like you're not trapped. They're going to kind of make you feel free a little bit. This doesn't seem like the type of person who's going to try to take control over you in a way that's unhealthy. This seems like the type of person that's going to want you to really kind of be open with them. And I feel like my viewers are like, you guys could be really, really insecure. And if you're not, just reverse the roles. Don't get triggered. Just reverse the roles. But that's definitely the energy that I'm picking up on. So that's it for the tarot portion, but we're going to get into the oracle cards now. So the first card that I pulled out for you guys here, we have sunglasses. And the first row that I'm about to put down of these oracle cards, this is going to be the energy surrounding you guys meeting, okay? This is going to be the energy surrounding you guys coming into one another's lives. So we have sunglasses. When I see this card, I think of looking at somebody from afar. Like, looking at somebody from afar, and like somebody is going to be looking at the other person, but the other person isn't going to know that they're being looked at. Because when you think about it, when you're wearing sunglasses, especially when they're really, really dark, like these sunglasses on here, you can't really tell. Like, you can't really tell where a person is looking. A person can't really tell where you're looking when you're wearing sunglasses, especially when they're dark like this. This could also be an indication that you guys, somebody here might be wearing sunglasses, or you could meet somewhere that's very sunny. Doesn't have to be a literal interpretation, but it can also be an indication of looking at someone from afar. Next, we have seduction. So you might meet this person and like really feel drawn to them. You might feel the chemistry immediately, and it might kind of you guys might actually end up hooking up. Because the Knight of Water, this card is about falling in love, but the Knight of Water will hook up with you. Like, the Knight of Water will hook up with you and want to have a good time with you. So there is an energy of seduction here surrounding your meeting, okay? Next, we have Hand of Cards. Okay, so this is about taking a chance. Not showing your hand. This could be about gambling. So for some of you, a very, very small percentage of you, if you like to gamble, you might meet this person at like a casino or something like that. But it's also about like a person having options. Like the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Water, they can have a couple options. They can have a couple people lined up. But with the Two of Water, I feel like they will ultimately end up focusing on you, despite you guys kind of having like a one-night stand or something like that. I feel like this conflict could even be about the fact that this person might want like a one-night stand, and you might not want that, or vice versa. You might want a one-night stand or something kind of temporary. I don't think that's the case, though. I think it's the other way around. So that could be where the conflict comes from. Next, we have Hammer. And every time I get this card, this is what I tell people. So a hammer can be used to either sabotage something and destroy it, or build something, or rebuild something, improve something, you know, construct something. So this card kind of tells me that it's ultimately up to you and this other person whether or how this relationship is going to go, whether or not they choose to build on it and really construct something stable, or whether or not they choose to smash it and sabotage it. I do feel like this person will want to build something stable, but I do feel like it's going to take some time for this person, because with the Four of Air here, this kind of indicates to me that they haven't had the nicest or the easiest path with their past relationships. So this just kind of tells me that I don't really think that they have an energy of self-sabotage, although they might. They might sabotage in the beginning, especially if all they want to do is hook up with you. They might sabotage something really good. This could be what causes the conflict here. But I definitely feel like it's going to take you guys some time to really actively work towards building something solid and stable. And lastly, we have soulmates, okay? So I definitely get and it comes out right on top of the Two of Water, which is all about soulmates, okay? So I'm definitely getting the vibe that this is going to be some type of soul connection. There's some type of soul contract between the two of you where you guys have kind of agreed to meet in this lifetime. This is a past life connection. This could either be a really, really higher level soulmate, like the person that you meet right before your twin flame, or this could be your actual twin flame, because the Two of Water is about twin flame connections. So might not be though, because the twin flame card is in this deck and it didn't come out. So definitely getting that vibe. There's some type of soul contract here, some type of agreement, okay? Next card we have is kisses, okay? So this is going to be the energy surrounding your connection, kisses. Definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of kisses, literally. But this is also about unconditional love, giving and receiving affection and falling in love, as is the Knight of Water. So I definitely feel like there is going to be a lot of kissing, a lot of intimacy, and a lot of seduction. Like there's going to be a lot of passion here in this relationship, but also a lot of love too. Even if it's unspoken and, you know, not really shown, it doesn't really mean that it's not there, you know? Next, we have ascending. So I do feel like the two of you are ultimately going to kind of ascend here in this relationship. And I feel like the energy surrounding this relationship is ascension. So I feel like somebody here might have some type of abandonment issues or something like that they're going to work through and heal. The other person might have possible self-sabotaging issues or issues surrounding like relationship patterns. Both of you could have that, but that's the energy I'm picking up on, that I feel like you guys are going to end up transcending and healing from and like breaking free of here. Next, we have talking in the reverse. So there may be some type of blockages in communication, possibly like not clicking, not connecting on certain things, certain issues, because there is some conflict here that I'm picking up on surrounding this connection. So there could be a little bit of that going on here with this connection, a lack of communication that could cause problems with the talking card in the reverse, okay? Then we have the Grim Reaper, which could indicate it can indicate a breakup. It can indicate a separation of some sort. But it's also about growing and transforming your life. It's about something ending and like so that you can evolve into a new phase of your life, a new relationship, that type of thing. So something can end both within you and with this person, or one or the other. So I'm definitely getting the vibe that there's going to be some type of ending here, and it doesn't particularly have to be with this connection, but it's definitely going to surround certain patterns that both of you have. There's certain patterns, they gotta go, okay? Because this relationship, like I said, it's supposed to help with ascension. Like this relationship is supposed to propel both of you towards ascension in some way, shape, or form. Okay, and with the Grim Reaper, see, when I say that there's going to be some endings of some sort, because we have cassette. Cassette is about outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over and over and over in your head. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be a lot of that. But with the Grim Reaper being right before that, that's kind of what I feel like is going to come to an end. Okay, there are certain patterns that you both have that are extremely outdated, that really aren't serving you and your highest good. And I feel like the two of you really essentially agreed to meet, because you are soulmates. You essentially agreed to meet to help break free of these patterns. And it's not going to be easy, especially when you have a lot of deep wounds surrounding the mother, surrounding the father, surrounding like your inner child, and a lot of patterns and ways of thinking that just really aren't the best for you. But there's going to be a lot of that. There might be a lot of triggering, but there's also going to be a lot of passion here too. This feels like a very soulmate-y type of relationship. So this person's definitely going to help end certain patterns within you and vice versa that really don't serve you or your highest good. So that is all I have for this reading. Be sure to leave this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below to let me know how this reading resonated for you, and subscribe to my channel for future readings. Also, if you would like a free personal reading in regards to this situation, be sure to join the Goddess Gang free spirit community that I have created, especially if you have Facebook. The link will be available down below. Be sure to check it out because we give away free readings in that group all the time. Also, if you like stones, crystals, handmade bracelets, and pretty things like that, be sure to check them out on my Etsy shop, and the link for that will also be available down in the description box below. Okay, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye.